India-China bilateral relationship have been on a very bad trajectory in the past several years, but the latest aspect of is that the diplomatic row that has erupted ever since the Galwan clash has started reflecting in so many other spheres of bilateral relationship as well. Earlier, we have seen Indian students not being given visa, flights not being operated, direct flight from India to China, and a clear reluctance from the Chinese official in allowing Indian students to go back and study in the colleges in China. Now, the latest in the series of those discouragement is that the sports person who were supposed to take part in Asian Games happening in China right now, three of them, they have not been given, the proper visa that the Indian government has said. These sports persons were given staple visa, and on the staple visa, they could not travel to China to take part in their respective sports. These three wushu sports persons were early in the month of July also were given staple visa, and they were not allowed to go to China on staple visa because the Indian immigration officials stopped them from doing so. And the wushu story is that in the case of visa discrimination, these two players would not get, the players could not download their accreditation, and the third somehow got the credential, but when they went to the airport and the scanning was done on their passport, it was found that the details of their visa that has been eliminated or erased, and that was done on from the Chinese side. And talking about the whole issue that why these sports person have not been given due visa, and they could not participate in these games, the Chinese official who were representing China during a press conference today, he has said that they were given visa, and there are several visa that a host country provides, some e-visa, some normal visa, some visa on arrival. But probably he did not mention why the staple visa, which has already been a diplomatic issue between India and China very well knowing that if they issue an staple visa to a particular sports person, probably he will lose the chance to participate in Asian game, despite knowing fully well they have given staple visa to these players in the past also. They could not participate, and this time also they have done the same thing. So they knew fully well that this would jeopardize their chances to participate, and despite that they have given the visa. Indian Ministry of External Affairs have issued a very strong worded rejection to this, staple visa issue of the Indian spokesperson, and Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson has said that this visa is in clear is a clearly premeditated obstruction for some of the sports person. They have said that it is in a targeted and premeditated manner. It has been done, and it is in discrimination against some of the Indian sports person from the state of Arunachal Pradesh by denying them accreditation and entry to the 19th Asian Games in Hangzhou, China. The basis of domicile or ethnicity, Arunachal Pradesh was, is, and will always remain an integral and inalienable part of India. A strong protest has been lodged by New Delhi and Beijing against China's deliberate and selective obstruction of some of our spokesperson, and China's action violates both the spirit of the Asian Games and the rules governing their conduct, which explicitly prohibits discrimination against competitors from member states. As a mark of protest, India has also now cancelled the visit of Youth Affairs Minister and INV Minister Anurag Thakur, who was supposed to visit China and take part in ceremonies around Asian Games. He was also going to go there, but now, as a mark of protest, he is not going to go there, and India has cancelled his scheduled visit to China for the games. And this diplomatic row has clearly taken a toll on sports. Also, India has said that this is going against the spirit of game when the sports the host country who is arranging the sports event is supposed to facilitate as many sports person and audiences in the field, in the ground, to watch the game, to take participate and become more aware of their surroundings, interact with people. And this is an opportunity to know the world, also to interact with people from all around the world, and this is an opportunity that the Chinese have not allowed Indian sportsmen for their petty diplomatic reason, and this is what Indian side has objected and rejected entirely. Indian Union Minister Kiran Rijiju has also come out in opposition of this stance of Chinese government, and he has also criticized China, saying that Arunachal Pradesh remains an inalienable part of India, and no matter how much politics or diplomacy China does on the issue of Arunachal Pradesh, is not going to get in right over the sovereignty and territorial land of Arunachal Pradesh, that is part of very much part of India. And what China has done is smacks of a pretty diplomacy that China tried to do around Asian Games for a sports person, which has kind of spoiled their chances to participate and contest and probably win also their chances in their respective sports.